But unfortunately, you know, you get ahead of yourself. You're confident in being able to pull it through a brand new conduit, because why would you have issues? Hey, welcome back to Fibers. Starting off with quite an interesting one today. It's simple but interesting. We finally get to use the M12 Milwaukee stick transfer pump, as they call it, and it's brand new. I'm going to open it up and get it used, and I'll show you why. So we have a tub that's not flooded, but it definitely has a lot of water in there. Everything's submerged, and I can't see the conduits right now. So make sure you guys get a good look at the before. And we're going to this house right here, so super short run. And I'll quickly point out what's wrong on this side, as you guys have seen in my shorts and maybe my TikToks. But the electricians that did this, they ran the telecom box and they ran the cat TV box with conduits. It's actually ready for me, which is perfect. I'm hoping that this string leads to that tub and not this box. I don't even know where the string went. It just disappeared, but it wasn't even tied off. There was like a little string here. I wonder if you guys can find what the biggest issue is here. So take a good look. This is the box that we're going to bring fiber into, and then this is the other box. This is a Cat 5 line and a coax. So I'll let you guys figure out in the comments exactly what's wrong with this, and maybe maybe I'll give a prize or something to someone who gets it right. I complain about it a lot, so I guess we'll see. This thing in use. This is, I just opened it out of the package. It's brand new. I put I think it's fully charged, 3-amp battery in there, and unfortunately I didn't bring a hose. I do not have a hose, but I think we can get away with just kind of pushing it out that way. So let's give it a run. First time using it, already impressed. Water's probably gonna flow back in, but that's fine. Maybe push it this way. I really got to get a little hose for this, but this is awesome. Oh, the water's just leaking back in. Success. Luckily a neighbor had a hose I could use.
Yeah, I can just leave it on the side.
Okay, perfect, thank you. This will make all the difference. Alright. Thought it wasn't a normal fitting for a second. Alright, let's try this out. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so we're pumping. I think the nozzle at that end is a little small, but water's definitely coming out. Definitely a lot of water in here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this running. I'm gonna get the drop prepped, and yeah, let's get going. So you guys know the drill for these jobs. I always uncoil from the tub along the expected path. I assume the conduit comes to the property line. It might go up the middle and then over, but I'm gonna uncoil to here, and then all the way back to the tub. That should grant us enough slack to strip and to coil in the tub. Perfect. Finally have our tracer thing working. So this is designed, I made this to clamp on the edge of the tubs there. It's not perfect, but it's kind of like a MacGyver thing. Me and my friend welded it together. So is that enough tracer is the question. I think it is. Definitely be tight, but I think it is enough. So we're gonna try this tracer. Water's still coming out, not that much, but it's going. I think it's because of the flow of the hose itself. But I'm trying to determine which conduit here goes there, and obviously I can't see them yet, but there is only one string. There's only one string going in that direction from what I can see. That's just a loop. Yep, there's only this one string, and it's pretty jammed up. So I'm gonna get the router out and send it from that end, see if it comes out. Router through, and it should be out soon. Haven't hit any blockage just yet until just now. So hitting a blockage there. Water's not flowing that fast. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so my rotor hit a dead end. I pretty much need to let more water out. Have some stuff going on there. If you made it this far, quick reminder to follow on the other socials and join our Discord channel. We're having some good community chats there about telecom and everything in general. If you're an electrician and you have an issue with the things I say in my video, feel free to join. There's a rants channel there where you can discuss. And I really have no hate for electricians. I respect their trade and everything they do. I just want to bring awareness to the issues that we come across. And in the end, it only affects the customer. So you guys, a trick that I like to do is put the hanger, the drop hanger on the end of the rotor. Because of this loop here, it slides around elbows pretty easily. So I'm going to send this back in the rotor and then see if it comes out in there. The water's still pumping. It's obviously not going as quick if it had full flow through the hose, but it is what it is. And that's where it hits the blockage. Still draining. Still can't see that conduit. So I assume it's this conduit here. There's definitely one here. I'm having trouble draining here. It's almost like more water's coming in than coming out, because I don't know if you guys can see there, like the water moving. It looks like it's coming in through the conduits or something. Like there's water leaking down here, so this can only pump so fast. And I think if I had a better hose, it would do better. But I'm just struggling here. Me not having a hose is a pretty big oversight on my part. I didn't expect to have to use it, to be honest. It was still in the package. Still pumping a bit of water though. Also wonder if it's the battery. Oh yeah, it's down to 1. Let me get a new battery. This should give it a kick. A little bit more oomph to it. I'm not sure if you guys can see the flow of water coming in right there. It's coming in through a conduit or from the ground, and it's getting kind of frustrating actually, because it's pumping in at the same rate that I'm pumping out. Okay, so I'm actually having some trouble identifying the right conduit here in the tub because of all this water. You guys will see why. But I'm actually going to use you guys to try to identify the conduit. I'm going to put the camera down, and then hopefully I'll be able to see some movement while I'm pushing from the house side. So let's see. So I think I may have figured out one of the issues. Unfortunately, I gave praise to the electricians too early, because I went another 30 meters in here actually. I finally got through and it just kept going. And this is barely 20 meters as it is, so I think it may have gone down that way or maybe in that direction. Regardless, I'm going to pull it out and then try the next conduit. So it's likely that it's in the Cat TV box. I would not be surprised if it's in this. You guys are going to see how much I'm going to take out. So this already is enough to get to that tub. Look at this. This is double the tub and back. So that's definitely not the right conduit. Not sure what was blocking me up before, but I finally got through there. This Lexi goes to the Cat TV pedestal. And since there's not one nearby, alrighty. This is the kind of troubleshooting you have to do as a drop tech. Back to the drawing board. I should have just started with this. I know better. I had the exact same issue with 2 houses down with number 3. But unfortunately, you know, you get ahead of yourself. You're confident in being able to pull it through a brand new conduit, because why would you have issues? But same thing over and over on this street. Issues with this house, that house. Every single house gives me these problems. So I'm going to do the trusty blow method on my vacuum. I'm going to blow through the conduit and see which one comes out here, and both where it is here and which one it is there, because I have 3 options and none of them seem to work. So I'm going to put you guys back down, and maybe you guys can tell me This thing is still pumping. At this point I might just stop it, but I'll let it go. Okay, let me know, guys. So, surprise, surprise, it was not the conduit that I expected it to be, or rather the one that I did, because none of the other ones worked. So if you guessed the one on the left, the first one, you're right. And of course that's the only one that's not terminated. So I don't think I have a 2-inch with a bell end on it to fit over that. I might just have to come out of the conduit with my drop and put my fiber box up, which is likely what I'll do. So stay tuned. And just like that, we're out. Oh man, gotta love this job sometimes. Back we go. Is that so difficult? Man. I'm gonna try something here. I guess this is glued. Oh, it's not. Make it a play. I was just gonna come up and put my fiber box here, but try to do things right, make it look decent. There we go. There we go. Not too bad. Let's cap this off. Alrighty. Making moves. The question is, should I cut that conduit down? There's no real point to it. Okay, let me see what I'm going to work out here, make it look good, and then I'll catch you guys back. Now back to the video. Maybe because I fucked up the blade here. I tried to cut something metal with it and it chipped the blade, which is really unfortunate. I am hoping this can be changed though. I brought it back up though. Maybe because it's almost out of juice too. Probably like it. Yeah, not much juice. Not the cleanest cut, but it's gonna be hidden. Sweet. Now I can pop this back on. This is what I'm talking about. The stuff that this should have been ready to go. There we go. Open that up a little bit. Sweet. It ain't perfect, but it'll work.
renter is coming soon. Is it possible, like, move the truck on the street there?
Sure.
So they can show the parks here?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long?
Soon.
Okay. If you give me like 5 minutes, I'm done. Yeah. Is that okay?
Okay.
I can move it right now if needed, but.
No,
Okay.
I just,
I want my. Thank you.
what you doing?
Just running Fibre. It's kind of a disaster. So here it is. I have it finished up here. We have the drop coil nice and neat, about 4 arm spans or 4 meters ish. We have our tracer, nap and port info, and everything done up pretty much the same way that it had it. These are kind of loose, not tight like this. I think it's because this conduit is way further out the wall than these by a couple inches at least. The back of this to the back of this is like 3 inches. So unfortunately, not much I can do there. I don't have what I need to fix that. It should have just been done right from the beginning, but they probably thought it was an auxiliary pipe. Regardless, here it is done. I'm not going to show you guys the tub side after all this work. Like you guys have seen that before, and if you haven't, then go check out my other videos. I will give you a quick look at it, but it's not done. I just have to pull this up and plug it into the MPT that's over there. Completely dirty. I might clean that up, but there you go. So if you made it this far, make sure you like and comment, drop that sub, and tune in next time.